This is Talking with Burritos, a podcast that's giving you something to talk about when you find someone to talk to. I am Jerry and JJ Wayne Graham, along with
Christopher El Rupel.
And, with this podcast, we're just going to try to give you something to talk about when you're talking with your friends. Whether it's about movies, whether it's about video games, whether it's about
Cheez-Its versus
Cheez-Its.
Goldfish.
Yeah, random things, introspective things.
Put it in the comments.
Like
we want to know.
Or
we
that,
wanna
yes. Know. We want to know what you want to talk. What would you talk about with your friends? Or just like if you met a random person, you find something that you find like have in common with that individual. We're just trying to give you something that you can maybe bring up in just casual conversation. I'm just sitting here with Chris, or I'm sitting here with some weird creepy guy on the bus, and I really don't want him to attack me, so I'm gonna throw him off guard by asking him about Cheez-Its and Goldfish. And, and little do I know, I learned that this guy used to be the founder of Goldfish. And then, he was ousted from the company.
Because he didn't like the multicolored goldfish.
Exactly.
He was like,
you
all
don't like
goldfish
that?
should be orange.
Yes. And he stuck to his guns. But then, corporate and everything else, they voted him out of his position. And he just... Next thing you know, he's on the bus just terrorizing people with his creepiness.
Yep.
Because he has a big goldfish shirt on and he never takes it off.
He's got a big goldfish hat, actually. In the shape of a goldfish over his head. That's what he's got, actually.
So, first of all, with every episode, we're going to try to just start off with, have you watched anything lately, Chris?
I've watched 3 new movies this week.
All right, so this is basically going to be our little movie section, a little movie review, because if you don't know about me and Chris and I, we work at a movie theater. We've been working at a movie theater for a long time. Me a lot longer. Seems like I'm a lifer there or something, but for
I was about
Chris,
to say, I think you've got about double the
too.
time on me.
Yeah, definitely.
So actually it's quadruple, but I didn't want to be
I don't want to date you. But so we're going to start off with movies. That's one thing we like to do. And then we're going to go into some, my question of the week. I have a question I like, because I like to think about things. So I'm going to ask Chris an important
I already
question.
know what it is.
We're going to go into...
Would you ever receive a push pop?
No, I want to ask you about the Pokemon. Some things about Pokemon Go. And then we're going to, see what you're going to be doing for the week. Ask you, we're talking with readers, like entertain yourself. What do you do to entertain yourself? So let's start off with the movie reviews. And which one would you like to start off with? I know we've seen.
I'm gonna start off with Mike and Dave real quick because you talked about that previously. I just want to give my quick one word.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Of 2 words. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Hated it.
Oh shit.
That's all I'm gonna say. I did not care for it.
Okay. So that was Chris's movie review of Mike and Dave. Let's talk about Lights Out real quick.
Oh yeah.
We saw this. Have you seen the short?
I did see the short. I saw it way back when it first came out. So yeah.
I want to ask first of all, I want to ask a question. As far as the movie is concerned, it's an hour, 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. And so this short was 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So, is it worth it?
The movie or the short? You know what?
You answer the question.
I enjoyed the movie.
Okay.
I say it's worth it.
So it's worth it's worth extending it, making it
I say it was worth it, yeah.
a full-length movie. Okay.
Because, it had a good premise and, and it kind of branched off from there and
it
made
did
something.
Have a good premise. Some of these movies where they try to adapt and make something out of nothing, basically, it becomes contrived.
Yeah.
But this one, I'm like, okay, I get this. This is actually a pretty good storyline because it has a lot of emotion to it. And that's one way to capture a crowd. Is give them emotion.
Yep.
And it did have that.
It really did,
Alrighty, I was okay with it. First I was like, bullshit. But there are a lot of bullshit moments in this movie that I'm like, I don't understand. So another question I would like to ask you, Chris, why do people go towards danger? Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Everyone was running away at the very beginning, but then everyone else wanted to go too.
No, not the main charter.
No, I'm talking about the very beginning.
Oh, the very beginning. Yeah,
with those 2 people.
They were just being attacked. So
they were just
they were being hunted, basically. So I'm so sad.
Fuck this.
Somebody said who was I talking about? Derek. Derek's like, you know what? I clicked that light on 2 times and I'm out of there. I'm not gonna go click it on 3 or 4 times just to see if I'm crazy or not. No, I'm gonna bolt out of here, especially after seeing what I saw before.
The boyfriend, he did actually bolt out.
Yeah, I like that cat, but they kept it pretty real. But My thing
He was the most
is-
realistic of
Yeah,
them
he
all.
was the most realistic of all. I was like, first I thought cliche character,
Oh,
like
just
that
running
you
away.
random character that you just throw in because that character is not going is basically
I
Mike.
thought he was gonna die. I'm not gonna lie.
Me? Oh, definitely. I
Like,
thought he was
I was
just
like,
placed
he's
there
gonna
to die.
die.
You are a red shirt,
Yeah.
so I thought that's what was going to happen to this cat. I was like, "You're dead.
You're like
I'm so
one
sorry
step
about
away
this."
from death.
Yeah, right. Just for being because you're a third
Like
party.
literally, where
You're
they
a third
had
leg,
him,
basically.
where they had him, I was like, oh, he's dead.
But they played it off. They played
They
it well.
did.
I'm like, oh, good.
They played their tropes, you know.
Yes, they played
their
they,
tropes.
They did too. So I would say, yeah, it's hour 20 minutes.
They kept it short.
It
and
kinda
I don't think it
sucks.
needed any longer.
It didn't, but for your money, I would say yes. But
Maybe on a matinee or
but
lower.
for the thrills, yeah,
You know,
matinee
I
or
don't
lower.
think-
But sometimes
Oh, late night movie for this one would be really good, like a
Yeah.
midnight one.
the trailers will make it at least 140.
Yeah.
But that you paid to sit there in the movie theater. But the movie is pretty. It's like a blink, man.
Yeah.
You blink and it's over.
I know
but
it's
yet,
like Haunted House 1.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, but it'll keep you it'll keep you on your seats. But my thing is, let's go back to this question: why do people go towards theater? Why? You tell me this. Why is that young lady? She knows what's in the darkness. Why is she looking in closets?
Hey man,
Have you noticed that
Yeah,
she
I was about
was
to say-
very curious about
I have a theory.
the dark, and so she kept going into the dark. Why are you going into the dark? What the hell's your problem? That's where she lives. She lives in the damn dark.
Speaking of closets, I thought this movie was actually a metaphor for lesbianism. She kept on coming out of the closet. Where's the darkest place in the house? The closet. And then, she only wanted to be with the mom. Also, her name having the same name as my girlfriend's mother. Coincidence? I think not. Samantha, I'm sorry. Your mother's a monster who lives in the dark.
I'm not even gonna comment. I'm just gonna let you talk yourself into a hole.
I ain't talking myself in any
Talk
hole.
yourself into trouble.
I texted that to Joseph.
Talk about this girl's mama like that.
I texted
You
I
sleep
texted
with that
to Sam.
woman.
No,
and there
I've been
are
sleeping on the
knives
couch.
nearby. She's still sick?
Yeah, she still has a cough.
Oh.
I don't.
Stop
It
being
keeps
mad.
me
She
up.
go sleep and sleep with it next to you.
It keeps me up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
I was about to say, actually, if I have a nightcap, I usually will pass out. But
Yeah, I'm oblivious to it all. You cough all you damn want. I'm asleep.
I was about to say, I slept really well last night. I won't lie.
Try to fight this.
Mine is
with your
my
cough.
one creepy dream. I had like a real good. I had slept really well.
Yeah. Minus your flies.
Yeah, that fly dream freaked me. At least I haven't had any nightmares about lights out.
Yeah, I didn't. Did you get freaked out at all, though?
It did. Okay,
A little bit
I'm
in the
gonna tell you
beginning.
one thing. The movie theater was really freaking cold, so that helped with the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
That helped a lot with the atmosphere
Why is it? Because
because
isn't
you
it-
get goosebumps already. And
Yeah.
you're already feeling the chills up and down your body.
Okay.
That's what's
And
helping.
isn't it
enhance
something
the fear.
with the ghosts where they say you
If you
feel
feel a
a
chill.
chill around you, like the atmosphere around you becomes like cold, like
Yep. Something like that,
Yeah.
And that did
Comes
not
frigid.
help. That made me feel a little extra freaked out the cold. I was wearing short. Was I wearing shorts or pants that day?
yeah.
No, I was wearing shorts.
You
So
say
like I was
depends?
extra cold.
Did you say
No,
depends?
pants or shorts. My pants.
It did sound like you said depends because you said it so fast. It's like
I do wear my
the
pants
short or the
sometimes.
pants, or the pants. Like it's like
It all depends,
pants. Like depends.
Is it pants? It depends. Is it short or depends? But yeah, I was wearing shorts. Oh,
okay.
man, and I was freezing up in there.
All right.
But I was like, I didn't want to like stop it or anything and be like, let's make this a little warmer. Because I was like, I really enjoyed the atmosphere. And
yeah,
like,
usually if I'm there, I'm like,
I won't lie. Every now and then I was texting Joseph, being like, "This movie's way too spooky for me." And then I told him, "Joseph, dear, can you cover my toesies so the devil doesn't grab them?" Because like cover your toes.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
got
and in the bed, cover your toesies.
you. Yeah. So what else do we have on the movie slate?
Well, hold on. Hey, would you? I mean, past that though, I really enjoyed Lights Out. It has its flaws with the whole. It's very tropey.
Yeah,
It follows those tropes,
really does.
but
yeah.
I strongly recommend it. It's nothing really that new in the horror industry.
No, not really.
But
You would
it's-
think,
It's a fresh.
but they
It's a
can't.
fresh feeling movie. It's nice and short. Just enjoy.
for how they were advertising it. Like, damn.
Oh
I
man,
thought they had a freaking blockbuster on their hands,
Right?
like a freaking Oscar winner or something.
it was Warner Brothers doing this one too.
WB.
I think they're gonna do good money on this though.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna make back their budget because it seemed like a real cheap movie. Also,
Do you think? Oh, definitely. Oh yeah, one location, 3 actors for the most part, 3 main.
two locations,
actors.
like 3 locations.
Oh
They
yeah,
have the
that's
school,
like 3,
the apartment,
school,
and the
apartment,
house.
Yeah. What about
And like 10 people altogether. Acting.
Yeah. What do you think about the PG-13 rating? Would you have liked it to been?
I think it was perfectly good where it was at.
Where it was
I think
at.
it was a good PG-13.
Because the Conjuring and stuff, they usually come in at a
rated R to PG-13.
so,
Yeah, I was about to say it's like it didn't need to swear. You know,
not really. No,
that's where a lot of those movies tend to get their R rating. Is
I
from
didn't
swearing.
get a big F you though. Why
I
did I
didn't
get one
need-
F you? I would have said F you, Ghost.
F you, Diane.
Did they have that in Ghost? Did they have F you in Ghostbusters?
There's no FUs.
Damn.
There's a lot. There's a lot of flip.
I think because they were
they had the what's
yeah.
up.
I think that because they were adding to they were trying to advertise the kids too as well on
Yeah.
those kids movies. So it's like you had a FUCK in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
But this one, I don't remember any swears. Maybe a crap or an ass, maybe.
yeah, something I can't even remember most of the dialogue.
But it didn't need the. This is one of those ones that doesn't need gore. It's not a slasher flick, so you don't need the.
Add
gore.
a little bit.
Add a little bit in there,
Yeah.
and it it looked ridiculous. The first death in the movie looked ridiculous.
Yeah.
His contorted body made me giggle.
Like you just got killed
was
by
just
a ghost, you idiot.
I know, right?
For the most part.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't think she was a ghost though. She was like a
no, she's
apparition or something.
yeah, apparition. Yeah.
A class 4 apparition. Sorry, I just watched Ghostbusters
I don't know
yesterday.
any. I don't know any technical terms. So I was trying to like play off of it, but trying to think like what would Spangler or somebody say, or Holtzman. But
Oh, you're
I couldn't
Zimmerman. Come
up-
on.
Couldn't come up with it.
You're Zimmerman in this.
Am
I'm
I?
sorry.
Who's Zimmerman?
It's Ernie Hudson.
Oh, okay.
Not because you're black, but because of the whole coming into it.
Because I'm damn black. See, that's the only reason why you related him to me because I'm black.
No, because you're coming into this not knowing it.
Because I'm black.
Because you're black, because you would run away from this in normal
Yeah,
circumstances.
fuck that shit. I ain't playing no games.
Exactly.
Male. Deuces.
Deuces ain't staying for no ghost.
So what else? Well, because I saw a lot, but I want to talk about it if you hadn't seen it. So, because I saw Star Trek and I thought that was pretty damn good.
I've heard nothing but good
I think
things.
you
but
should,
I'm not a big fan of the Star Trek
No,
movies.
not really.
Not or just
True.
the Star Trek franchise.
Oh, okay.
I'm more of a
Me-
Star Wars.
I
guy,
wasn't
but-
like straight up fans, but as a kid, I saw Wrath of Khan.
Oh, I love Wrath
And
of
I
Khan,
loved that
you know.
movie. But yeah, I had a brother who was, all into Deep Space Nine and all of them. But yet I was never like an avid fan of
Yeah.
Star Trek. But like the movies come around, the one with Spock was the one. What's the one with James T. Kirk? No, not James T. Kirk. Freaking Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah, the Picard. Did he have a movie out
He had
there?
a couple of them.
Nemesis.
He had Nemesis. Like there was a
Yeah,
couple
but
of
the
them.
Nemesis, I think Nemesis
is
was
like
the good one.
good one. Yeah,
I
for
remember
sure.
seeing
Nemesis
that.
is like the one everyone remembers.
Yeah,
for
in the
Picard.
theaters, and that was damn good. But I was never like, I'm gonna follow this
Yeah.
till to Earth's end or anything.
That's what I'm saying. I've
But-
seen a few of them. I've skipped all the like really bad ones
Yeah.
that everyone says are bad.
Yeah, but it's kind of what's weird about this movie is that they took on. It was very kind of morose, without really. I guess it kind of without intending to be, sad and a tribute to like some of these characters who have passed away. We already knew
Antonio
Leonard Nimoy had passed away,
Oh,
but
yeah.
then having seen like Chekhov in it so much, but yet it had this
Chekhov?
undertone. Chekhov, what's his name?
It's Chekhov.
Chekhov, sorry. So much in this movie. It just had this, and then some of the content it just had this very dark tone to it, and with the events, precursing the movie.
So they
it's
really
just-
shouldn't have had that first trailer with Beastie Boys.
No, it plays in the movie. It's kind of cool, but it's just like. Because it picks up, because there's a lot of action, so it really takes away from it. But some just those moments were just so kind of dark, and it's like, oh wow, this is kind of sad. But yet, oh look at this action,
Maybe I'll take a
they bring
look.
you back to it. Yeah, the story is damn good, very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Of like some of the old Star Trek movies and or TV shows, and so they really kept it kept the heart of Star Trek alive with this one, I believe. Whereas they said with the second one, they thought, a lot of people thought that they went away from it. They were trying to make it too glamorous, too over the top. This one stays on track and gives you a great sense of Star Trek as an iconic franchise it is, and some of the things that they've done over time with these characters, So I agree with that. I like that they made this movie this way, and even with what's his name not attached to it. Abrams not directing
Abrams,
it.
yeah.
It took a different tone, but it had the same kind of look, but yet, because special effects are still awesome. With him being PGA on the film, you're still gonna get special effects because Bad Robot is producing it, distributing. It's all by them, so everything was nice. Everything looked great. Over a little bit too much, where it's just like, damn, how are they doing this? Like, look at all those little things, those little 3D objects, but. Great film though. I had fun in it.
I was gonna say it's been getting
Hilly's
really good
America
scores.
was great.
Yeah, it's the best movie of the year, right?
Yeah, no. Oh my
best
God.
film.
I watched cause I read through it, and I was just sitting there, I was like, really?
I've heard it's like really badly acted when they have like the reenactment scenes.
Yeah, because he's relating it, a lot of it to, because it starts out with him in a prison, a faux prison, and he's relating what he's doing is relating the Democratic Party, comparing it to a gang, and how the leaders of the Democratic Party are leaders of a gang when they control everything that everyone else says and does. And if you mess up one way, you could be, like, in a metaphorical sense, offed, or,
someone should have offed him in prison.
Yeah, it was so weird. And I'm like, I just watched that segment. That's what I got from it.
You can rearrange that with Republicans. Yeah, that's the sad
Same
part.
freaking thing, right? I'm like, bruh, really? I'm like, you don't even deserve people to come see that. And I know I don't want to be like judgmental of individuals, but then I see people, oh, can I get 2 for them? It's just like, yes. Just because I'm like, oh, this is all just propaganda.
It really
is.
Yet,
put some dollars, someone put some money behind it and said, hey, let's release this right before
apparently
the
they can
Democratic convention, which is next year.
Oh, convention.
With the Democratic convention, which starts next week.
Yeah.
And so it's like, come on, people. And, I just want to go in a hole. I really do.
This whole season is just, I want to go in a hole.
Everything
you know
sucks.
what? I was listening. I had what's it called? Because I have the stupid Cox phone, but like I like to listen to like the messages, the voicemails I get on the computer. Oh yeah, I got a phone call, and it's for, if you support Donald Trump, click 1. And I'm like, this is a voicemail, you idiots. And like I downloaded that because I'm gonna put it in my next podcast.
Yeah, so you didn't. It just it went to your voicemail.
Yeah, it went to the voicemail.
Answer it. So,
yeah, no.
Yeah. But let's do it.
I love listening to those, and I love downloading them just so I can like, because sometimes they like goof up and like make mistakes when they're talking and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a pre-recorded message.
Yeah.
And they made a goof up.
You messed up.
Because I get a lot from TUSD.
Come on, dude. Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
I don't even have a kid.
How do you get it from TUSD?
I don't know.
I don't even get those.
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's weird.
It's stupid.
Well, they must got your number from something. Somebody sold it to them.
Yeah, someone sold them. Sold me out.
So what else? Are we going to talk about more movies?
I've got one last one.
Have you had a summer? Oh, yeah. Which one?
The worst movie of this summer so far for me.
Shit, son.
Ice Age 5 Collision Course is the worst movie. I nearly fell asleep. And I drank an energy drink during this one. I didn't drink it during Lights Out because I didn't want to get jittery. And I was pretty well awake. I just had water during that one. But I brought the energy drink for the second movie I watched that night.
Yeah.
Because I knew, I'd start feeling a little drowsy. But I was feeling good still. But like I drank my energy drink during the trailers and stuff. I ate my popcorn, help keep me up. I was so close to falling asleep. It was so boring and unfunny. The animation looks nice and all, but everything else is so dull.
They don't play all the jokes.
The characters aren't funny. There's too many characters.
Yeah.
You're writing for you've got 4 mammoths. You got Sid the Sloth, his grandma, the 2 saber-toothed tigers, those 2 ferrets, and then Simon Pegg. You got 11 characters. 11 freaking characters. And not a single one stands out as being funny.
Yeah.
You know, Wanda Sykes is a very funny woman. I like her comedy.
Yeah.
I think Wanda Sykes is hilarious.
Oh, definitely.
You know? But in this, she wasn't funny. She had like one good line at the very end.
One good zinger.
One good zinger. And then past that, it was just like, oh, God, what are you doing? And I like, you know what? This is weird to say, but I actually like John Leguizamo. I don't know a lot of people who like him.
I like him. I liked him. Oh, crap. I forgot the other movie. Thanks for reminding me. Okay.
It's no problem.
Go ahead.
But, I like John Leguizamo. I think he's a very funny guy. And, he's for the Latino community,
Yeah.
That's the strong
Speaking of, let me play off of that. And I recently saw
Giggles. That's what you saw. You saw Giggles.
I recently saw The Infiltrator as well. I saw that movie with John Leguizamo.
I want to see that.
He plays in that, and I'll tell you, as far as I've seen Donnie Darko, I've seen like Heat and some of these other movies where you have not Donnie Darko, good lord, Donnie Brasco.
I'm like Donnie
with
Brasco.
These people like with someone like someone going undercover, and being very influenced by their undercover life to the point where you reach a certain point where you believe you are that character. Yeah. Like if you watch like was it Sons of Anarchy or something like that. Of Anarchy. They have a couple of those where if you read that one story with that guy who actually infiltrated the group, this biker gang, one of the most infamous biker gangs out there now. And
you mean the Hunter S. Thompson one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the freaking Hell's Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did that. And he basically, to the point where he went too far under, he's participating in a lot of stuff and, illegal things and saw a lot of things that he shouldn't. And
then he got his ass beat.
Yeah, and got his ass beat really bad. So, but for undercover movies, I believe I like this one because they set it up rather well. Because this movie is the tale of an FBI, what is Securities and Exchange agent. So basically they monitor money laundering and stuff like that, illegal drug activity, well, just illegal transactions that are based with money, but then this one was particularly around Fidel Castro and the money laundering system that they had back then, and trying to infiltrate that and get behind it. And so
Fidel Castro,
not what is it? Pablo Escobar. God damn it.
I was like, what? I'm like, what's the Cubans got to do with this? Come on, Donald Trump.
Yeah. So with Pablo Escobar, so their job was they got a lead, and so their job was to actually try to infiltrate him, try to get closer to the people in charge of those things, to maybe get closer to to Escobar, but yet they just wanted to take down the other people, use them. Break them.
Now I want to see a movie of Bryan Cranston trying to take down Fidel Castro.
That would be awesome, right? So the thing, basically, try to hit them where it hurts first, because then you'll expose them, because you hope that they would make a mistake. And so Bryan Cranston goes in, he goes undercover, and he's pretty good.
Oh yeah, he's a fantastic actor.
It's a good movie for the people that it had Diane Kruger, John Leguizamo, what's the guy who was on L.A. Law and Order?
I never watched Law and Order.
His name starts with the B.
I'm not a 50-year-old
Hispanic guy, but he was good too. Maybe I'll put it in there. And he plays on Modern Family, Sofia Vergara's ex-husband. He's a Spanish guy, but
I never watched.
He's always plays a suave Spanish guy like every movie, because he can do that so well.
Antonio Banderas.
He used to, but he doesn't do those anymore. I don't know why.
He's kind of falling off it.
I think he was in a play. He started doing like Broadway stuff, So yeah, he's using his acting chops, dancing and singing, and doing a little bit more with his talents, because he's very talented.
He's extremely talented.
But he was like really put into a category after like Desperado and all that.
They thought he became that Mexican badass,
an action star, but yet he was a wide range. He was recently in 33, and then I don't know. I think he's in a kids movie next or something. But
Spy Kids, he's in the next Spy Kids.
I don't think they.
He was in the first 3.
Making those, but
they finally did.
It's good, but I think they needed a little bit more time to really establish the relationship between him and this other guy that he got close to that he had to eventually expose. And it's based on a real life true story because he goes in, but then he brings in he's assigned this young agent who is like basically very fresh around the ears, but she had to go undercover too. And then it shows them getting very close to this family. And I don't think they spent so long trying to set up to this point, set up the whole the entire undercover persona, that they missed out on opportunity to expose the true story, which was those characters and their relationship to one another, and the girls struggle to, once they realize that, okay, well, we got to drop the dime on this family, we have to expose them, and they're all going to be arrested, so basically you're going to ruin a family. And it's those things. It's the emotional aspects of it. It was a little bit, you could tell that it was there for the character because Diane Kruger is just freaking awesome. Oh my goodness, watch that scene where freaking, did you hear, I'm about to segue, hear that like on Inglourious Bastards when she was being choked out?
Oh yeah, she was real being choked.
It was freaking Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Tarantino choked her, and she choked out. She passed out. She said she lost consciousness. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with Quentin Tarantino? Think with feet and fucking choking people. He had issues.
Don't bash feet and choking people. I want to lick your feet and choke you right now.
I love him, but like, dude,
I'm like one step away from doing this.
Don't kill your characters, shit. But yeah, very well acted this movie, but unfortunately, I don't think they gave him much else to do, which they should have. With a strong cast like that, you can crack this at. You can give us that 215, 230 or something, and really get deep down into.
Really, it's not even
into the emotion. Over 2 hours. No, I don't think so. Wow. Into the grip, I think it's like 140. Really? Yeah, because it seemed like it really did.
This is one of those movies that you would think would be like 2 hours and be able to hold it.
Watching it because it's a Sin Arts film. So you think about it, it was like they just kept going. Bam, bam. He did this. He did this. He did this. He had to do this, and then he also struggled with his his undercover persona, and then his family life, where he fucked up a couple times, where he should have been killed. He should have been just knocked off because his consciousness played with him. He got because you're supposed to like not have a devoted consciousness. Whatever the job is, you're supposed to do. If it's to sleep with this this person, this woman that was given to you from this drug guy, then you're supposed to do it. It's just so couple times where he just fucked up. He's just like, you should be dead right now. Like if it was The Sopranos, he would have been dead. He would have been dead. Because I seen a couple undercovers go, just get
get bad,
get knocked off because they just messed up. Mess up on your cover.
Your whole morality, your moral compass gets in the way.
I would have liked to see a little bit more than that, but yet I approve it. Why? Because Bryan Cranston, the guy is just awesome, and John Leguizamo, you will love him in this because he's just that guy, that you get for these
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, for these sidekick roles, these loudmouth sidekick roles. He does so well at them. And
remember when he was in Spawn?
Yeah. He was
the fat little clown.
The fat little clown guy.
I liked him in that a lot. Right? That's where I first saw him, and then Mario Brothers.
Oh, then Mario Brothers.
And like I remember really liking the clown, and then being like, "That's the same guy." What?
Yeah.
Where did he lose all the weight? Because I was a kid.
So, yeah, I agree with that. So those are a couple movies. I also saw Nerve, but that movie isn't out yet. So I'm gonna just wait till maybe next week to tell you guys.
I was about to say it comes out next Wednesday.
Yeah, it comes out next Wednesday. So
random freaking release. But
so we're gonna go to this other thing. I want to let's go to the question of the week. My question, my pondering thought.
All right.
And here's I left space for like some type of like really soothing ocean music. Something. But I want to know, like, okay, we haven't talked really much, like we haven't talked at all in the podcast about this, and we'll go into that later. I'll apologize once again. But
we've been smoking too much crack. Sorry, guys.
It's all about the crack.
It's good.
Or we were just playing Pokemon Go. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay. This whole thing with like Pokemon Go and people saying, like it's like this whole thing was like, oh, people are getting off their couches, they're going outside.
Yeah.
A lot of people are driving.
Yeah, I was about to say Dylan drives and does it.
So
and I'm like, Dylan, stop that.
Yeah. So my thing is like, Is that? Do you really think that's one thing that they should be harping on? Is that a subject matter they should be harping on? Like, these
people are getting up and going.
Yeah, like nowadays, it's like nerds are getting up and driving, or the quote unquote nerds are getting up and they're going outside.
I think that's really funny. They keep saying nerds. It's like, no, everybody's playing this damn game.
Yeah, everyone is. But
every millennial is playing this game.
At those quote unquote nerds. Those
it's like, because it's everybody playing
the
this.
stereotype. The one person
this with
who is sitting inside just playing a video, but just like you said, your aunt, everyone. My wife was playing it. She's walking around the hospital.
My aunt is playing it with her 3 grandkids.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's great. I felt like a goof, but you know what? You guys are probably doing it because you got kids with you. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I agree with it. I think it's fun and everything.
It's fun and a very fun, attractive game. But I already walk around as it is.
Yeah. But I think it's kind of cool when I see the families doing it. Yeah. You know,
I was about
the families are helping their kids.
Get
and
up
they're like,
and go
we're going, because the kids are like, let's go.
Yeah.
I want to go. And the mom, the family is like, oh, well, okay, cool.
Okay,
you know, you want to go outside? You want to walk? Let's go do this, you know?
And then, what's it called? There's a lot of like outreaches of like people like I know in like other states because it's too damn hot to walk your dog right now.
Yeah,
do not walk your dog in Arizona with Pokemon Go. Leave them at home. Walk them on the treadmill. I don't know, but what's it called? There's a lot of I know in like one city, I can't remember. I read it on Snopes that they were like, hey, if you're gonna go and walk around, take one of our dogs with you. You know. Because it's a pet shelter, you know. And it's like, help out the dogs, you know, take them for walks or adopt one, you know. You know, take them for walks.
Definitely.
But you know what's going to be really sad though is when this game stops being when the hype is over and everyone's like, this isn't fun anymore.
How long do you think it's going to take? Because that's my sentiment. That's my sentiment.
I got a month. I'm giving it a month.
You're giving it a month before it just dies off?
Until it updates with more, because everyone's already caught like almost all the Pokemon probably.
Yeah.
It's like they only introduced it with like 147 Pokemon because you can't catch the legendaries.
Yeah.
So you can't catch Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, Mewtwo, Mew. So that's 151 starting. Subtract 5 from that, it's 146. So there's only 146 Pokemon. And yeah, I mean, people are still trying to catch them all and trying to be the best at gyms and stuff. But I just don't see this having that long of a lifespan, you know? I mean, I can maybe see people still playing it and still being like, hey, this is fun. But like I've noticed while walking through the mall yet again, as I think I said this on my other podcast where I like to play the game of who's playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And
people are bumping into each other and shit.
I almost freaking push someone over because I'm like, watch where you're going, asshole. Because it's a big ass dude and I'm like, get out of my way, asshole.
Yeah.
I want to start a fight.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little person. And it's a big world.
Yeah, so
I'm like, hey, what's up, you?
And another thing I wanted
Fighting
to harp
Irish.
on is that I wanted to ponder is, do you think it's okay? So nowadays, we got this ad for Pokemon at Reed Park or something.
Oh yeah, I keep getting that. It's on my birthday, and I'm like, no, people come to my birthday.
And now, and so think about this though. A lot of these things aren't. It's not like they petitioned to have those characters put in their place. It's just they're just there. And so, do you think it's wrong for them to try to make money off of it?
Oh man, have you not seen like all the other stuff though?
No,
like
go ahead.
There's like there's 3 teams. There's Team Valor, Team Mystic, and Team Instinct.
Valor is my son's middle name.
Yeah. Oh, hey, cool.
Pretty cool.
If he's not on Team Valor, I
know, right?
He's betrayed himself.
I know what the hell's wrong with you,
right? But what's it called? There's like certain businesses being like, hey, bring in your Pokemon Go. Depending on what team you're on, we'll give you a discount.
Yes,
or charge you double.
Do you think there's something wrong with that?
No, I think it's a good way to get people in. It's a good thing for businesses.
Yes,
that's what I think. But like, I think it's good to exploit people this way. Local businesses need to exploit people so they can make money.
Yeah, exploiting them and exploiting Nintendo and their little system.
Exploit the system in this way. And it's not like it's harming anybody. Like
that's true. No, it's not harming anyone.
Once it harms somebody, then I'm like, you know what? I don't like that. But I'm thinking
the moral ambiguity of it all. It's like, you're doing this.
It's a good way to bring people
exploiting it, but yet it's okay to exploit.
And I am A-okay with people saying, no, you can't come in and catch Pokemon unless you buy something. I'm A-okay with that. Okay. Because that's technically loitering.
I dig that, yeah. So you're allowing them on your property to do this if you just buy something.
I'm A-okay with that.
What about admissions to the zoo?
I think that's okay.
That's okay.
Also, it's not just that. It's also they're probably going to be like, hey, look at the animals
Like,
too while you're at it.
Yeah, how many are there though?
Of like what
Would be in the zoo, you think?
I don't know. I mean, it's different everywhere. Like parks have a really high, I think grass
Like
type
Reed
and
Park.
stuff like
a lot
that.
of people are talking about going. Like a lot of people are at Reed Park
Oh yeah,
nightly,
Reed Park's all.
walking around and capturing Pokemon.
I'm surprised no one's gotten shanked.
Well, because they had that one a week ago. It was a Saturday. They had that day of
The day of rage
type shit.
I wish
and it's like, let's go to
none of that shit was real.
None of that shit was real.
None of that shit was
it was
real.
an online thing, and people just took it.
Yeah.
And just started spreading it. As
Anonymous
a rumor.
is an entity, not a single person
Yeah.
group.
Yeah,
It's an entity.
yeah.
So it wasn't even Anonymous who came up
It's
with
like
that. It's just
day
an
of rage.
a-hole.
What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna rage against?
The machine.
Yourselves? The machine. Exactly.
Against Paul Ryan, who likes Rage Against the Machine.
The machines in your hand. How
Did you
about
ever
that?
hear
They're tiny
their
little
response?
machines, and they're going to revolt on you eventually because they're going to get smart. They're getting smarter by the day.
Humans
they're
are
going to
bad
revolt,
batteries, by
and
the
they're
way.
going to kill you. I'm just saying.
Did you ever see that
See
one?
that hobo robot? Sorry, go ahead.
We'll get to that. I like that one actually. But what's it called? Did you ever see like back? It was like 2012, the last election, right?
Yeah.
When Paul Ryan was Mitt Romney's running mate, right? And he was like doing all the exercising, being like, "I'm pumped," you know.
Uh-huh.
And like he's like, "I like Rage Against the Machine," and then Rage Against the Machine responded by saying, "You are the machine we rage against."
Oh, exactly. See,
Yeah.
there you go. That's what you're talking about. If you're going to rage
Hobo
against something,
robot.
rage against yourselves. People.
The hobo robot.
Yeah, the hobo robot. Do you think? Why would you want to put a robot in that predicament, though?
I don't know.
See, robots are going to get pissed. Like this one robot that they had. Did you see that one where they released a robot? They said, quote unquote, the robot got out somehow.
Yeah.
And they released it on it was on the street, a major street, I think in I don't remember the country, but he was just there, freaking people the hell out because he just started roaming around. And they said
And it
he
kept on
just
saying exterminate.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
yeah, no.
get this robot out of
they
here.
said he just got out. I'm like, okay, you guys did this.
Exterminate.
I got a feeling that they did this and they were just watching him from afar to see
Yeah.
what would happen. You
It's
know,
a social experiment.
yeah. So
you know?
like, and people started losing the shit. Like this robot is just basically walking on the street, walking behind cars, like traveling, rolling behind cars and stuff like
That's
that.
like a Mega 64 video.
And then all of a sudden the people show up and to get it, like because the battery dies or something.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, we're so sorry. But this robot just goes through and just freaking freaks all these damn people
Yeah.
out. But yeah, he looked rather space age. He's like a something that would be in a Wall-E movie where he's like all white and kind of aerodynamic, with round edges and stuff.
Yeah.
So it looks space age, but yet why y'all fucking with these robots?
Right.
Like you treat them with respect now, then they'll maybe respect you later. 'Cause
there's
you keep
a
fucking with
really
them.
good
You're
Daily
making them
Show video of this.
You're making
actually,
them smarter
of,
right
like,
now, damn it.
Because have you ever seen the video of like the guys who like kick the robots to show that it doesn't like fall over?
Uh-huh. Oh
stuff?
yeah, I seen
And they
that.
said that like it's gonna be. This is going
I
to
wrote a
be
blog
their
about
civil
it a while
rights
ago. Yeah.
responsibility here,
Yeah.
guys. This is
Yeah.
going to be their civil freaking video.
Yeah, watch what's his name? Chappie.
Chappie. Oh yeah, exactly.
Right?
Oh my
the
gosh.
emotional value Chappie
Watch
brought
Short
to
Circuit
it.
too.
Or that one as well.
Yeah.
Did they make you cry when they
Oh my
tried to
God,
destroy
when they
that
killed
robot?
When they nearly killed him,
that
I
was
cry
horrible.
every single time
That was freaking
still.
horrible. That was bad.
Yeah. And Short Circuit 2 is still better than Short Circuit 1.
Yes, definitely. I agree with you.
Because Los Lobos kick your ass into outer space.
Los Lobos. Okay. Yeah, we're near about 50 minutes. We got other ones we have, I think. No, we're trying to stay on shorts. I'm trying to do like show like stuff where we
Yeah.
stay on topic
Yeah.
and just keep the episode, clean and trim. So for this week, sir, I got this new thing where it's just entertain yourself. Basically, that's what we're asking you to do. Just entertain yourself. But how would you entertain yourself? Like with all the crap that's going on, if you want to fall into a fit of depression like me or anything, how would you entertain yourself to distract yourself from the ongoings of just everything that's out there, all the social media crap, all the news crap, because it's not going to go away until November, until the actual election and shit. And football, even all the stuff pre-football.
Football, yeah.
I love football, but all the pre-football stuff is annoying because they
it's
keep
very.
saying the same damn thing every show, and I'm getting tired of it. But at least it's not Bradygate this year.
You mean Deflategate?
Whatever, Bradygate, Deflategate.
Oh, he tried to appeal for that again.
Yeah, did he? No,
Yeah.
I thought they said he dropped it.
No, that he tried it again.
Oh, I thought he dropped it.
But they made him drop it.
Oh, they made him
something like that. Like
they're like, dude, just take it off. You don't like 2 games, right?
Something like that.
Is it 2 or 4 games?
It's a couple of games. I think it's 4.
Oh, maybe about 4.
I want to say 4.
Yeah. So
I want to believe they thought it was wrong enough to
how are you going to entertain yourself this week, Chris?
I'm gonna take my fish for a walk.
Really?
Yeah. We're gonna go to the park and we're no.
Go fish.
I'm gonna go fishing.
Go fish on a lake.
I'm gonna get you.
On a leash.
I'm gonna get you, scorpion.
Yeah.
How am I gonna keep myself entertained? Well, you know what? I'm gonna watch Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah,
because the first season is free for Xbox Live
Plug
users.
it.
Hey, I'm a huge. I wouldn't say I'm a Microsoft fanboy, but I like my Xbox One.
Yeah.
And I like the perk of getting to watch the whole season 1 of Dragon Ball Z for free.
Uh-huh.
And I started watching it, and I really like it still.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then
I could never get into it.
I decided to purchase.
Wasn't my jam.
I decided to purchase the season 2, so as soon as I finish that, I can just do that.
Oh, really?
Because what's it called? They have like another thing where like they have a reward system.
Yeah.
And it's anime month for it. And they're like, spend $20 on any anime related thing, and we'll give you 4,000 credits. And I'm like, 4,000 credits? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Because I want points so I can get more.
Gotcha.
Because they level you up with like rebates and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm only at a 1% or a 2%, and I'm like, I want to get up to a 4% finally.
Yeah.
Because like I can't get my gamer score any higher on there because I'm already at the top percentage.
Yeah.
Master. Bader.
So I guess for this week, for myself, besides all the other crap,
I'm gonna get rid of flies off my rats. That was part of my dream.
Oh,
it was just so awful.
Yeah,
the flies were everywhere.
Just for story's sake, story's sake, just tell the people.
So I had a dream last night.
I don't like flies, so that creeps me out.
I don't like flies
too,
either.
So,
like
especially in mass amounts. When you see them on movies, and it's just like,
and they're like all over it.
Or
like that's how it was.
Have you ever seen it?
I've seen it in person.
It's so disgusting.
It's so bad. I hate going camping and seeing that.
Oh yeah, like over a carcass or something like that, something that's been discarded.
But yeah, so my dream is I don't know what house I'm in. I'm in a random house. I want to think it's like my first house I ever lived in, and there's 2 doors: the screen door and the wooden door. And on the wooden door, the one that's like on the inside, there's like a bunch of flies on the outside part, just covered in fly mounds, and just like growing, being disgusting. And I'm just like, oh no. So every time someone comes in, I'm like, close the door as soon as you can. I don't want any more flies in here. And I'd have flies randomly around, and they'd be everywhere. And then like someone leaves the door open, Joseph, and the flies get everywhere, and they go into my rat's cage. And for some reason, the cage is my fishbowl, which is only 3 gallons big. That's by the way. yeah. For some reason, their cage became the fishbowl. That's only 3 gallons, and like the flies are like eating everything around the fishbowl. So they're eating the pebbles. Yeah, and like they're all over my rats. And I'm like trying to like clean, kill all the flies and save my rats. So I'm like moving them out and like killing the flies on them, and I just like drown the flies in there. And it's just like disgusting. And there's barely any pebbles left. And I'm like, how is this even possible? Flies don't eat rocks. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. And like,
no, I know I'm dreaming.
And then like I had to. Like the next part is like we go online and I'm like ways to get rid of flies, and like they have this thing that like because I had fruit flies, like live flightless fruit flies for my fish. Oh yeah. And there's like this goopy crap that they have in there that like they eat and live in and shit. Yeah. And it's like use this, buy a huge set and use these as traps. We set poison in there to kill flies. I'm like buy, and like it ends before I get it, but it just flies everywhere.
Yeah, I don't like that image of it. And I guess I told you like last week. Was it last week we were talking about The Fly and how I can't watch that movie?
Yeah, it was last week.
I've never been able to watch that movie. Or maybe it's just this week.
Yeah, we've randomly talked about it.
How I just can't watch that movie. I haven't been able to watch that movie ever since I was a kid. It always
I need to get you and Sam to finish watching that movie. So damn disgusting,
and I just could not do it. Wasn't this your parents' movie?
This was my parents' first movie they ever watched on a date.
That is a hell of a first date right there. Movie right there. It's like, I don't know how to think about you right now, but...
My mom didn't like it at all, but my dad liked it. And there's some things I can appreciate about the old man, but that's one that I'm like...
Yeah, like... You're a brave soul for doing that because she just dropped your ass right there.
Right?
Like, I'm out.
I know little Rupa wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, little Rupa won't be here, but it all worked out.
It all worked out because the second date was short circuit.
Oh, really?
No, I don't know.
Okay. I'm about to say that was it also. He said, I was taking lightly this time.
Did I ever tell you the first 2 movies I ever saw? My mom ever brought me to movies. It was Beauty and the Beast and then Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was a calm baby. I just sat and watched it or slept.
Yeah, that's good for you.
I know, right?
I just never did take the little bastards.
I know, right? I'm like surprised. I was like, Mom, how could you take me?
Yeah.
And she's like, you never cried.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I guess you got to
see exactly. Know your
like,
child.
If
you know your child is crazy and that little is not gonna sit down, then don't take them to the damn movies. I'm just saying, like, or go to a kids movies where there's every kid's moving around.
Yeah,
but don't try to take them to one of those movies where you have to sit down and pay attention because he's not gonna be interested. Know your damn children. No, but if you have a sleeper or just somebody who's just like, yeah, I don't really give a fuck. I just like this popcorn that you gave me, so I'm just sit here and be cool.
What's this delicious stuff you're giving me?
Yeah, but if you just keep feeding me, I'm all right with this, or I'll just fall asleep because I have common sense. I don't like this, but yeah.
Who's this big, scary, hairy guy?
I know that you're gonna whip my ass if I don't, so I'm just gonna sit here and behave. But yeah, sometimes you don't get that, and you get the people who just like, hey, that little kid is swinging on the top of the chandeliers or whatever's in this damn theater, the ceiling fan or the ceiling tiles.
A single ceiling fan in the theater.
Like,
I just want to imagine that.
Why is there a single ceiling fan in this
what
theater?
Is this, India?
And how did that kid get up there? I don't get it. Like,
there's a ladder they left
he's
out
really
for
just going around and around and around, and people can't look at the screen
Gremlins?
because they're looking at him. Going around and around and around and around and around. What is your problem, miss? Take your damn kid home. Apparently, he does not want to watch this movie.
He found entertainment at least.
All right, for this week, I'm going to entertain myself. I just downloaded The Killing Joke because I thought I read it, but no, the one book I had is one with the crazy Joker on the front. It's a different one, but it wasn't Killing Joke.
Which one is The Man Who Laughs, or is it just the Joker?
I can't remember. It's one. It's over there.
I demand to know.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I'm good.
It should be on the edge over there.
Living on the edge.
But I just took it out. I'm like, oh, I thought this was a Killing Joke because I wanted to read it, and it's like it's not. It should be on the end. On the end, yeah. No, the other end. Wait. No, I told you.
This is it.
Yeah, that one.
This is it. Yeah, that's the Joker.
The Joker. Okay.
I've been meaning to read this actually.
Oh, see, so I thought that was a Killing Joke, but it's not. So Comicology, I downloaded The Killing Joke, so I'm reading that one, and I'm gonna. This week we're watching Killing Joke.
I cannot wait.
I say we dedicate an entire episode to that. I am okay with this movie because I just like damn it, Warner Brothers. You do it right for me on the animation.
You do it so well on the animation. You do it so well with
the animation, man. No holds bars, but you might hook me up with those Suicide Squad because I'm very interested.
I'm very.
But
oh man, I got that 2-minute trailer that you were talking about.
That 2-minute and 30-second trailer. It's long as hell.
I was trying to distract myself, but I couldn't help but look up and be like, "Oh, that's so cool." No.
2 minutes sounds
and
like
it made the what's it called, the guy with all the tattoos. He looks so cool in it, and I'm excited to see him because he's actually a character I like in the Suicide Squad.
Oh really? Yeah, I know nothing about Suicide Squad, so I'm just gonna go in blind.
They kill themselves.
So so that I'm going to read that book, and also another thing I'm going to entertain myself this week with is
oh shit, I'm gonna entertain myself with surf rock. Since I bought 3 surf rock albums.
Rock.
I'm gonna listen to surf rock while editing a podcast.
Well, how else was I going to entertain myself? I had it right there. Oh yeah, I'm going to finish watching Stranger Things. If you guys don't know me, and watching television shows or watching anything, I just don't. I haven't for years. For a long time there, I was like the guy you would go to. Yeah. It's like, hey Jay, you watch this? Yep, let's talk about it. I'll be the guy that you want to talk to about your TV show. Mm-hmm. But once Game of Thrones came on, that's right about the time I started just not watching television as much, not watching all those shows. And it's not like I had anything against it. It's just not getting busy.
Yeah,
and it's like I just didn't have time. Plus, I didn't have HBO, so I had to get it some other way. And I I just no,
It's hard to find ways
no,
to watch
it's just
certain
anything
things, you know?
around that time.
Yeah.
Walking Dead and all that stuff. Still,
It's like
never,
around that 2010 area.
yes, never got into that either. So for about 6 years now, I've been kind of like just in the dark on a lot of these, and it's pretty sad. But Stranger Things came on, and I wanted to watch this when I was so involved. I'm watching this movie. I'm watching the TV show a couple weeks ago. No, it's been advertised for like a month, and I've been on Netflix just like, oh, watch the Stranger Things. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna watch that because it just looks awesome. And so they bring back everything nostalgic about the 80s.
I was about to say, it's
that you
Spielberg
love about
like
it.
one.
Yes, like Spielberg, like Stephen King. It very well. And like freaking John Hughes, you know, all three of those all matched in kind of like one movie, like a movie that has all those different qualities. It's enjoyable. I love it, and X-Files too. Throw in that one because very like some of that supernatural thriller type elements of of that sci-fi channel X-Files movie TV show thing.
You mean from Fox?
Yeah, that one. So
which reminds me, I still need to watch
recommend it, especially if you're a child of the 80s, or like Chris, who enjoys the 80s like I do. You know, we just like the 80s. There's something about the 80s. If you listen to some of our past podcasts,
all we did in the 80s was, you know, vote for Reagan and snort a lot of cocaine.
Yeah, I always liked the coke, but I was a little old, like young to snort the coke. But
I wasn't even born yet.
Never start too late. Too early.
Yeah,
so, but
I was in there as a little sperm.
Very good movie. I'll give them a better take on it. But
wait, isn't it a show?
Well, yeah, so it's a show. Yeah, sorry, Netflix show. Like I started binging like one night where it's like I watched four. I just did not want to go to bed, but I knew I had to, so I went to bed. And I watched the fifth one recently, and so now continuing forth with that. So I'm very happy. I'm happy with myself that I actually was able to stay consistent and watch a damn
I finished the first
show.
season of Clarence.
Yeah.
It was like 51 episodes.
Yeah. Oh, did it? Oh, damn.
But they're like 11 minutes, and there's no commercials with kid shows on Hulu.
Yeah.
So
oh, that's cool. Yeah. See, that's good.
Exactly. That helps, keeps it short.
That does help you, the whole
and I finished Gravity Falls also, which...
Oh, G Falls is nice.
Finally finished it. I really liked it.
Oh, I love Gravity Falls, man. We got to talk about it. You know, upcoming people.
Upcoming.
I'm telling you, we're going to have the archives episodes available to you. So if you want to listen to those, but we're going to revisit starting with 50. We're going to revisit like over time. We might do a stint of like maybe 2 or 3 episodes where we're just going to take those older episodes that we have like archive episodes and just re-record them with newer content like cartoons.
Different cartoons.
Like cartoons.
And stuff.
It's going to be cartoons too.
Yeah.
You know, Unbreakable. We're going to
remake all this.
That's our 50 right there. Unbreakable. We started out this whole podcast back in the day, February 2014.
2014? Yep. 2 years ago.
We started this podcast, and it was all based on Unbreakable. We said, let's do this to Unbreakable because it's, to us, the best comic book movie ever made. I think that's what we said, right?
Best superhero movie ever made.
Yeah, superhero movie ever made. So, and we'll tell you why. So just stay tuned for that, or you can listen to that podcast episode and just hear what we going in now, because I think that's what's going to be because last year we wanted to present this at Tucson Comic Con, and so it didn't really happen, but I think that's the one I submitted to them, and they were like, oh, that's cool. So that would be kind of cool for us to go back and then do that and and prep that content and just investigate this story even more, you know, and to come up with different concepts. So I think like 50, 60 something episodes down, we're so far away from it now that we can give a fresher take on it. You know, we're into this talking thing now and thinking thing, so we can, you know, come up with a better show, maybe.
And we can finally appreciate cartoons unlike the last time.
Yes, you know, yeah, definitely. There's a lot of good cartoons on there now that I really would like to watch.
Even during that time, there were some good ones. What?
Yeah, like Clarence and
We Bear Bears.
We Bear Bears. We had talked about that.
I started binging that one, but then I got distracted with Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's one more I want to watch before we do the cartoons. One that I have to watch, which is only 10
episodes. It's going to be on a slate.
So.
Yeah, we just have it on a slate.
We still got plenty.
And we got like a lot of just stuff in the bank that I want to just put down on there. And also with that, we're starting to kind of the YouTube channel version of this podcast, which I'm just going to name differently because I don't like talking with burritos as a YouTube show. It's going to be, it will have still content on there under Talking with Burritos, but it won't be the show curtailing this podcast. You know, it's going to be a different show because it's going to take on a different feel. I want like a gaming show which is kind of cool. Because another thing is I'm waiting for, when is the 27th, sir?
This of this month, or
It is next week. What is the 27th?
27th is
You tell me. You better freaking get it right. I'm throwing this fucking iron cup at you.
Wait, what day is it? Isn't it Tuesday?
No, what comes out?
Oh, is that Killing Joke?
I will fucking kill you. No.
Nerve? My dignity?
Yes, your dignity should be shot now. Yes. Come on, man. The game that we wanted this to fucking play.
I haven't been paying attention to games.
With the creepy vaudeville people?
Oh, you mean We Happy Few?
Yes.
Shoot.
Comes out the 27th on PC.
Oh, on PC.
You got PC, bitch. You bought that computer just a game on it.
No, I use it for editing.
I thought you bought it the game
I
on
bought it
too.
for editing, mostly. I said I would limitly play games.
Then limitly play this motherfucking
No, I
game,
want it on my
bitch.
Xbox One.
Oh, or do that.
I'm gonna buy it. I might actually pre-order that one.
I thought you were talking like you weren't going to do it. I'm like,
No, I'm gonna get it.
This is a game that we said we wanted to play.
No, I'm for sure gonna play it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just
Play
getting it on
that.
my Xbox One because that's my gaming console.
So that's another one that we're looking forward to. So guys, look for that. Once I get the show name and everything, because I got a pretty decent logo coming up that I want to do.
Did I tell you why I didn't want to have my PC as a gaming PC? Because I
you don't
edit
need it.
Because I would get distracted with the games.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, during your stuff.
Yep. And I hate getting distracted. I have to. I turn off
self-control, Chris.
It's hard to control. I have to turn off the internet.
Yeah. No,
when I edit.
definitely. No, seriously. Don't get me on that shit right now.
I know.
I take my word, people. I know I've said this before. You probably heard in another podcast that I said this. Once I edit it, but I'm thinking I'm gonna release this one first because it's just good. This is a pretty smooth podcast today.
Very smooth. Smooth
turn
as
your
a
shit
dead
off.
wasp.
If you don't like what people are saying, turn it off. I like Adam. Adam just recently put. Did you get that post?
No, I don't
He
think
said,
it
if you like this post, I'm gonna send you a letter, and then you give a song or something just to break up the monotony of all this shit that's being posted on everything else. So let's go to music because
I'm
music
sorry.
is where that's where you should take yourself. Let's share something else rather than.
I like that because I've
music
seen
is
that
universal.
5 times on someone else's.
Really?
I've seen that 5 other times. That's a
Motherfucker.
copy pasta.
I thought that was new shit.
No, that's not.
God
new.
damn, I thought freaking Adam was freaking
No, he's not creative.
innovative
He
and
is
shit,
not.
like trying to get it all introspective.
I've seen like that 15 times.
Oh, mother of pearls. Now I feel like an ass. I felt so proud of my boy. I'm like, my boy is like looking at social issues and he's just taking himself away because he's normally not that cat, you know? Adam never normally not that dude to take a stand and be like, I'm just going to do this. And so I thought that was pretty innovative. You know,
Nope,
like
not
break
one
up the
bit.
monotony of bullshit out there.
Where's my dignity now?
So now I sound like an asshole. So,
man.
whatever. Okay.
Well, I can't really laugh. I shouldn't laugh at you.
Happy Few. Out July 27th. You will get our playtime. Let's play something because I'm playing that. Okay, I was swear.
You're putting your foot in your mouth, you asshole.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I didn't say anything.
You're getting double trouble on that.
Oh, and I want to. Sorry. We're going to. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So that's Talking with Burritos, people. I believe I don't have much else. Chris, do you, sir?
Let's end with our Joker laughs. Our best Joker laugh.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's a pretty good one. I like that. I don't have one, so I can't really come up with
Just
that.
you'd be like, oh, I'm the Joker. That was Jerry. He's really good.
I can't think of one. I never done a Joker laugh.
You gotta give a good laugh, you know.
I know.
Man,
You put me on the spot.
I can't remember how not George Michael.
Wow. I don't know.
I don't know why. I just want to do Joker laugh because I really don't like Jared Leto's Joker laugh.
I'm just gonna
so
do
far. He's doing Jared Leto's.
Oh, really? That's Jared Leto?
No, he's like going.
Oh, because I feel like, Joker, he's just like, you expect him to be all over the top, but then he just gives you this.
I like that.
It's just like a little he. But it's not like all boisterous and stuff like Jack Nicholson or freaking Heath Ledger or Mark Hamill, which is iconic. Mm-hmm. That's why we're so wanting to see the Killing Joke.
Well, I don't think Mark Hamill's doing the Killing Joke.
Is he not? I thought he was.
No.
Killing Joke.
No, he's not. It's
look it up because I'm pretty sure. I think he's on this one, man. I think it's him and Kevin Conroy came back for this
Kevin Conroy.
Conroy came back for this particular movie.
God, Kevin Conroy is such a badass voice.
Badass. And Tara Strong. I think my two best.
I like Tara Strong a lot.
Right?
She's an amazing voice actress.
That little scratchy voice.
Is she playing?
And she's so small.
Yeah,
Harley Quinn,
no,
right?
You're right. Yeah, Mark Hamill.
Yeah, she's Harley Quinn.
She's Batgirl in this.
Oh, Batgirl.
She has played Harley Quinn now.
Once.
She did it in the Injustice video games.
Oh, okay.
And Arkham Asylum, I think.
Yeah.
I want to say those.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, John DiMaggio's in it. Kevin Conroy is back.
Yeah. See, this motherfucker don't think I know my shit.
Sorry.
He really doesn't. So I'm
really excited because Ray Wise is playing Commissioner James Gordon. I love Ray Wise.
Wow.
Like he's really super.
I know his face. I know his face.
You know that burned up face.
Yeah.
He was in Twin Peaks. Personally, I liked him a lot in Twin Peaks.
He's like the creepy guy.
Yeah, he was Laura Palmer's father.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. We still needed to go into Twin Peaks, man. We really did.
I never finished it, but I got past the whole. I found out who Laura Palmer's character was.
What should you watch first, the movies or the TV show?
Technically, there's a movie. There's a prequel movie. You should watch that. It's it drags on really hardcore. But like once you get to the second half, it gets a lot better. Like it's not required to watch that to watch the movie.
Oh yeah,
but it does, or to watch the show.
Yeah,
but it does help. Keep you in the loop.
Copy that. I don't know why I never got into that. I think I was a kid. I was afraid of it. I didn't want to watch it.
It's kind of a creepy show
because it did come around when it was actually on television. I remember when I was a kid. So, but I never wanted to watch it because it was kind of creepy. I wasn't the guy I am now. Where I'm like, I'll watch some shit just because I'm in. Dude, Sharknado 4, is that this week?
That's this week. It's this week. It's this Sunday.
We going back to revisit Sharknado 4 too.
I never saw the fourth one.
Let's do it.
Or the third one.
The third one?
I never saw the third one.
You didn't because we had a podcast. You didn't watch it.
We did the first two, remember?
No, we did 3.
Did we do 3?
We did 3. Remember? No,
it was the first 2.
No, because you were supposed to watch the first 2 and then 3. Remember?
I don't remember.
Because we were doing. Oh no! Wait.
No, I'm pretty sure it was the first 2.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was the first 2.
The first 2, and then we went into. Okay. Oh yeah, we watched the first 2 because they were coming out with the third
one, and the third one hadn't been out yet.
But then we talked about the third, right?
No, it had been announced the third one when we were watching the first and second one. I don't remember.
I can't remember. I'll go back and investigate that. But we do have podcasts on that. So Sharknado 4, I'll be there. Because I was live tweeting during it.
You were live tweeting, but it was before
Sharknado 3.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, it was. Okay, people. Well, okay, we extended this a little bit long, but hey, I'm glad to be back. Seriously, doing this, but we're gonna do the other thing as well. So you guys, it's gonna be much.
We're gonna live cast us playing Pokemon.
It's gonna be much of the same thing. We're not gonna do that because I can't do that crap. I just don't want to.
And we're gonna run around in the dark. He's gonna be a black man playing Pokemon Go. It's gonna be scary out there.
I'm gonna get shot. What do you got in your hands?
You're the one who shared that article with me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that article. It's pretty funny.
Right?
It's really good.
The guy,
not funny, but like
Pokemon Wild Black, right?
Yeah.
Pokemon Go Wild Black. Yeah. It's a pretty good article, people. Read it, But do you remember who it's by? I'll post it in the show notes. Go to the show notes for this episode at Talking with Fritos. /48. TWB48 is the name of this episode. If you guys got anything, any insight, we want to know what you think about anything. What entertains you? That's our thing. What entertains you? Because whatever entertains you, you share it with other people and then they can talk about it. So if you have something pretty cool that you want to share, that you like, you thinking like, oh, well, no one else around me would like to talk about this. Hell, we'll talk about it with you because why? That's what we do. We've been thinking about the insane shit that we come up with half the damn time. Just using like movies and stuff.
Remember when we came up with our own, what's it called? Our own sci-fi movie monster.
Sci-fi?
It was the Naked Mole Rats.
I forgot about the Naked Mole Rats. Yeah.
Yeah, that was from that same episode.
Yeah, the Sharknado episode. Yeah, go back and check that out, people. I recommend it. And again, I'm so sorry for being away for as long as it's been since June 28th. But yet, that wasn't even a full episode. That wasn't even a new episode. So it's been about a month, and we weren't just sleeping on it. We were still recording things, just trying to work some things out.
We're doing different things, trying to do our thing.
Yeah, try to streamline everything. And plus, you guys are being awesome because I'm recording something else. You're going to see some stuff in the pot. We're going to just stir up the pot a little bit because it's all about what entertains us. The things that entertain us, video games, movies, but my thing is create memories by telling stories. That's my new mantra because I was told by some guy that I listened to podcast, and he was like went to a Tony Robbins thing. And first of all, I hate all that Tony Robbins stuff for the most part, but he did come out and say something like, "What if someone asks you, what do you do? What are you gonna say? You're a movie theater assistant or something like that. You know, they say create a line, something. Be truthful to yourself. What do you want to do? And you say that line. And so mine, I was thinking about it. I wrote this down a long time ago. I was like, I want to create, tell stories, or create memories by telling stories. And so that's what I'm gonna, just even if it's just on a podcast where we talk about movies, we tell stories, we tell things.
They just ripped off.
Told about, huh?
They ripped off that Twisted Sister music video.
Who did?
The asking the question, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Oh, well, freaking Tony Robbins.
What do you want to do with your life?
Yeah.
I want to rock, dun dun dun. Sorry, I love that music video because it's so Looney Tunes.
Okay, good.
D. Snyder can't talk without screaming.
Yeah, right. Alrighty, you guys. So a lot of things in the woodworks, but hey, we would love. I'm still working on. Try to get like a newsletter up or something because I want to like format it so it's easy so I can just kind of basically plug and play.
Yeah.
But then have whatever content but the thing is like just want to make more content for you guys to make it more interesting. And thank you for the people who are listening, even with
thank you for sticking with us for so long.
Even with whatever is download, we still got like not having much new this month. I think we hit the 500 last month, which was cool, which I like. That's what I was gearing towards. Mm-hmm. And then, so this month, it's like still almost like 200 downloads, just not even with us putting out anything. So people are, hopefully, you guys are listening. Thank you very much. We're going to really work for you now. So that's what we want to know. Entertain yourself.
We're going to work it.
And use us to entertain yourself if you need to. You can listen to us or you can contact us. We have right there on the site, talkingwithburritos.com/contact. Just go to the contact page.
I'm gonna find I'm gonna try to find my Cox Cable phone number.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say it on here. I'm gonna say call it, leave a voicemail, and maybe we'll put it in the episode because I can download the voicemail.
Well, also on that page we got a Google Voice. You call, leave a message there.
You go.
If you don't want to, a lot of people don't like typing things or anything, or you don't want it to be lost in the fervor of Facebook or but if you want a video, you can post a video response or something like that. Use your technology. You have it. It's there for you to use it. You can use it to contact us, and I will get back to you, especially like after the movie. If you have anything to say after the movie about anything that we talked about, then hey, submit it. I would love to hear it. We will play it on this show, definitely, because I would really love one of those sections where we just get user feedback. Feedback section. So I want to call it just after the movie. After the movie, how do you entertain? Or just leave us some suggestions about how you entertain yourself, or how will you be entertaining yourself with a book, with some music, something. We don't care. So we just all about you entertaining yourself. Get away from everything. Just how would you relax? How do you entertain you? How do you entertain you? I like that. That's a good one. Okay, you guys. That's been Talking with Burritos. I am Jerry JJ Wayne Graham.
I am Cristobal El Rupel, the first and only.
And that's a wrap and not a burrito.
I don't know.
You said you were going to be squirrel. Squirtle. Squirtle. I guess it's okay. It's good enough. Don't give a fuck anymore.
My presence stop singing.
What happened?
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that the voice you wanted?
Yeah.
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 You want it a little more
guttural?
More
As
guttural.
they would say, guttural.
I was trying to go for more Stallone-ish.
Sorry.
I went to Bookman's yesterday with Sam after I watched my movies with my mom because we saw Mike and Dave in Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We were out at like 6. We went to go eat at Cane's. Sam hadn't eaten yet, so I was like, "Oh, let's go to Cane's." My treat because Cane's is pretty bomb.
Yeah.
Cane's is great. That's our corporate sponsor, Cane's.
Oh, well.
Go. Oh God,
You
right?
don't even have to pay me. Just give me chicken.
I was about to say, give me chicken. Give me their sauce. That
Like,
sauce
just
is
give me one of those passes, like just one of the vouchers. I'll just go in every time.
Just one free
Just
chicken
get
strip,
chicken,
and
man.
I'd be happy.
And I'm good.
One chicken
I
finger
will-
a day, I'd be happy.
I will plug you every day.
Oh my god, yes. That or Popeyes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Popeyes be great too. I haven't had Popeyes in a bit.
I know.
Just
We
in
had
case.
Popeyes like maybe a month ago.
Oh yeah.
You know, just because it's not super close, but it's by the fries that we like to go to.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
the 22nd.
Yeah, that's the nice fries. I
That
don't
is
like
the nice
I don't like the
fries.
Goffling's fries. Like they did rebuild it and make it nicer,
Make it a little
but
nicer.
the outside area is still very sketchy ghetto.
Sketchy ghetto.
Sketchy ghetto.
It is kind of bad sometimes. Some of the
Yeah.
people, it's like, dude, get away from me.
Right.
But I just go in and try to get my food and get the hell out.
But yeah,
I just do it because it's closer. But I do like the one on 22nd. The one on Houghton. No, wait.
I know which one you're talking about. That's
Yeah.
the one Joey used to work at. That one's really
Yeah,
nice. I
yeah.
like
That one's nice too. That's why, because the kids see all the old people and
Yeah.
stuff. So, and they really make it plush. And the one on Speedway too.
I don't know that one. I don't think I've been to that one.
Yeah, right down from that Walmart. It's pretty big. Yeah,
I don't think
got
I've
the
been to
little
that
shopping
one,
center.
no.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. But right before Pantano, Speedway and Pantano. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, yeah.
Okay, now back to my story. But we went to the Bookman's. I picked up a couple things, but we stop at like the celebrity reading nonfiction area, you know, and there's a little Sylvester Stallone punching doll. Like, have you ever seen those? Where like the puppet and you like make it punch with like your fingers and stuff.
No.
Like they're really goofy and really stupid. Like they usually have like the nun and the devil, but this one was like a Sylvester Stallone one with like a really ugly floral pattern.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, yo, son, you gotta go where I gotta be, you know. I found my greatest fight, cancer and Creed. I picked up some cool things there.
Did you buy it?
No.
Oh.
No. I wasted my money on good things, thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bought Batman.
Versus Superman?
No. Batman
DVD.
crossover with Judge Dredd comic book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen that one, yeah.
And I picked up 3 surf rock CDs because they had a whole little surf rock section.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I love surf rock.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've been wanting to pick up a Link Ray CD, the Ventures. Like, you won't know it by the names of their songs,
but yet the
you know
music,
the music.
most likely. Yeah.
because what's it called? You know, Miami 5-0?
Uh-huh.
They did, the Ventures did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
And then I picked up a random like compilation of like 90s. Like it says modern, but it really means the 90s. And I picked that up. And have you ever seen the show TV Funhouse?
TV Funhouse. The Spiegel? No, not them.
No.
Okay.
I mean, they
I thought it
are
was the
from,
Saturday Night Live.
They did branch from that.
Okay. Yeah, it's
But-
Rod Spiegel and
Yeah, and all
something.
them. Yeah. They had their own show actually on Comedy
Oh.
Central, 8 episodes, and it's really funny.
Yeah.
I'll let you borrow it.
Of what?
It's like
Is it just their cartoons or?
it's cartoons, and they made like a live action part show,
Oh, okay.
which is like with animal puppets called
Yeah.
the Annie Pals,
Uh-huh.
and they're it's like different people, like Triumph's voice actor, the guy who does Triumph. He's not playing Triumph, but he's playing a character on there.
Yeah.
And a couple other people.
Oh, okay.
It's really funny. It's really good.
No, it was on Comedy Central.
Comedy Central. It was back in 2000.
Isn't it weird? It's almost year 2000. It's almost 20 years ago. We
That
were
scares
fearing
me.
Y2K, and I was like, what? It amazed me that Adam was that old. That Adam is this old. You know, was he
Right.
27?
He's 5 years older than me, and I'm going to be 24 tomorrow. Dating the episode.
So, yeah, he's like,
27,
yeah.
28.
I did not know he was that old, though. You know, I really didn't until, certain things come into
Fruition. No, Paul's going to turn 29 this year, right? Yeah. So Adam would be 29, isn't
Mm-hmm.
he? Yeah.
crazy.
Right?
Yeah. But, hey.
Bunch of old men I'm working
Yeah,
with
because
here.
his birthday was when?
It's-
No, it's back in February.
It's back in
with
February. It's
Alyssa and all that.
February 4th?
Yeah.
I
Something
should
like
know
that.
it because it's the same day as Paul's, but in February.
Yeah. Well, but Chris's birthday is tomorrow, so
Yeah.
happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
So
I
that's
don't.
gonna
We
be
won't
good.
say the exact day.
I'm like, it's
Send stuff to my PO box at 123 Fake Street.
123 Fake Street. Which you could probably get but hey, so I guess we'll start this episode now, right?
I'll start it. Which one do you think is better, Cheez-Its or Goldfish?
I'm a Cheez-Its person.
Cheez-Its too. I don't like Goldfish.
Goldfish are kind of bland.
They're so bland.
They got the cheddar one, cheddar blast ones.
Yeah.
They had a little bit more taste to them, but
there's nothing compared to a regular old Cheez-It, or even the other Cheez-Its other ones are even better. You know, there's a Pepper Jack one that's really good.
My kid likes Pepper Jack. He has that big old. We have that big old thing in there, and he's calling for that one. It's like, can I get the Pepper Jack? I'm like, you like the Pepper Jack?
I get the Pepper Jack.
It just sounds so weird, like Pepper Jack.
It's cheese with a little bit of a kick.
Yeah,
it's Cheez-It with a kick.
Yeah, a little spice to it, and he likes
our corporate sponsor, Cheez-Its.
Just send me
Pepper Jack,
one of those boxes of it. You know, the small ones. That's fine. You know, snack size.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause I got to put in kids' lunches and stuff.
We got
to repurpose it.
See, the problem with having the big old box of Cheez-Its is I just want to keep getting them.
Really?
You know, I can't help it. They're addictive.
Oh, like the big box.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I'd rather have like the little box where it's like the little one. I'll just have that one pack.
Just the little packs, you know.
It's a good little snack.
Have it. Yeah, exactly. That's one way to portion it out for yourself. It's like, okay, I have this snack, this bag. I'm going to eat this bag, and I don't need to go back for it. So it kind of gives you a sense of completion, you know, like, oh, I just
little
ate
sense
this
of control,
bag,
you know?
so therefore I should be okay with this.
I used to just always pour it out into like a little, like Philadelphia dish, you know, like a real small dish when I lived with my mom, because I'm like, I don't want to overeat, just pour it in.
Yeah, because you have a box in front of you, sort of like a bag of chips or something. If it's just in front of you, you're going to snack. Like Doritos are horrible for me.
Oh man,
if I have a Dorito in front of like the cheesy one, nacho cheese, I am tearing that one up and until you close it or take it away from me or just throw it away.
I recently had the Dorito Dynamite sticks. I couldn't stop. I don't know why. I liked them.
Like, are those the ones with the
that are kind of like stuff? I don't like. I normally don't like those.
What is it like? Isn't it like
it's like hot Cheetos
or the
Takis?
Takis, yeah.
I never had a Taki before.
Never had a Taki,
but I had these, and I was like, I really like the crunch. I like crunchy food.
Yes,
like I love my fried chicken when it's super like crunchy, like
super crunch,
double battered.
Yeah,
love that.
Can you order that?
You can. I think so.
Really?
Maybe.
Oh.
That, or you can just make it yourself.
Yeah,
because my aunt just taught me how.
Yeah, you just batter it.
Yeah, exactly.
You put the eggs and stuff again, and then you just batter more.
Again. Yeah, exactly.
Everything you just got this. Like, where's the meat? Somewhere under there. Like you get full by the time you get to the actual chicken part. Just eating that good old batter.
Right.
Yeah, I don't fry chicken as much anymore, especially in this fucking heat. This just makes your house hot.
Forget that.
Your house is all greasy. Use your exhaust, people. And I think I don't fry much.
Oh, man, I hate not having exhaust in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I live in an apartment.
Yeah.
So there's no, like, exhaust. It's all going up. And it's like...
You got to open up doors and stuff.
I got to clean my microwave, like the outside of my microwave, like, every week if I'm, like, boiling water or anything. Because it just, like, it just gets stuck on there, you know?
Yeah. It condensates and then it just, boom. Just right there. So it kind of just looks like the water stains, spots.
Which reminds me, I think I need to clean that.